This is PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Trevor's tested waters, help you swim even the feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Trevor's tested waters, help you swim even the feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you eat.
Hey guys, it's me, Travis with PlayerProps.ai, and this is what we're going to be locking in for the Sunday NFL games. We already have our Thursday Night Football episode up, so if you're watching this before Thursday Night Football starts, because we record this on Thursdays, make sure you go back and watch that one as well. If you are new to watching this YouTube channel, I highly recommend you do not take another second of your life before you click the subscribe button. Do not wait on that, because we are on a crazy win streak. We have hit every single NFL receiving yards props play over the last 2.5 weeks. Technically today makes 3 weeks. Crazy hot streak. And then also as well, we're also hitting most of our NBA plays as well. If you played yesterday's show, we went over 16.5 points for Bridges, and he got 19 points, so clearly that hit. It blows my mind that there are people that watch a video, watch multiple videos, hit multiple times, because we're on a crazy, I mean, besides this crazy undefeated win streak that we're on, the success rate of anything selected or chosen on these videos is astronomically high. The fact that somebody can watch 1 or 2 of these and not hit the subscribe button automatically blows my mind. So stop what you're doing, tap the sub button, and then you can continue watching this. It's just, I don't know, it's silly. You're being silly gooses. Subscribe to this channel. This channel should have 100,000 subscribers by this point, for how much money I've made all of you guys over the course of 2024. But yeah, anywho, let's see what we're locking in here for Sunday's games. Now, I do want to stress that if you are brand new, there's a few things you should be doing if you're trying to lose less often, and start off with the free things first. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, as I just mentioned several times. Download the free-to-download PlayerProps.ai app, as you see right here, the top banner on the screen. Create a free PlayerProps.ai account. Get in the free PlayerProps.ai Discord by tapping on the Discord logo in the top left of the app after you log in. And then make sure you sync your accounts. Follow the steps in the Get Access channel in Discord. Sync your PlayerProps.ai account to your Discord account, and that's what opens up the free channels for you. So yeah, just do all the free stuff. There's people that come and they watch these videos and they don't do, maybe they'll do half the free stuff, or they won't do any of the free stuff. Like, by not doing the free stuff available to you, you're asking to lose your bets, and you can't be upset when you lose them. There are things that are laid out in crystal clear, there's just things you gotta do if you're gonna try to lose less often. And people be like, nah, I'm just going to do my own thing, which is clearly not working out for you at this point. It's just, I don't know, man. It just blows my mind. Like, we're at the end of 2024. I've been doing these videos. This app has been live for now going on 9 months in a couple weeks. And the fact that people are still choosing, you are choosing to lose more of your bets, or choosing to not lose less often by not doing the free stuff. Guys, like, and then you guys complain when you lose. You're choosing to lose. Do the free stuff. If you don't do the free stuff, you are choosing to lose. It's free. There's zero excuse you have. You have zero excuse, zero reason. And do the free stuff. Let's see what we got. So I'm going to skip down to our first non-baby line. I haven't looked at this before I hit recording. Hey, look. Look who it is. That's a pretty high line. The first non-baby line we have is Jamar Chase, 86.5. His projection's at 96.77. That's about 10 yards over. Only a 12% difference, but 10 yards is kind of nice. This guy, like, I know Joe Burrow has been kind of decently consistent over the course of this season, but Jamar Chase is not. For somebody who has an 86.5 line anyway. I mean, he's hit this only 3 times in his last 10 games. So, in his last 2 games, He's gotten 86 or higher, and his line is 86.5. And the reason that these bars that are red look so low is because it's all based on the highest and the lowest numbers of his 10 game box score here. Because the November 11th game was 264 yards, that kind of sets the bar, pun intended, of the scale of all these other ones. So if I didn't look at these numbers on the left, I'd just be like, oh, he probably got like 20 yards. But he got like 55 here. It looks like it's 20 because this one's so high. So keep that in mind. 177 in his last game. So he was the play of the day on, was it Monday? I think it was the Bengals on Monday, right? I think he was our play of the day on Monday, which he hit. Which was right here on the 9th. Yeah, I believe that was Monday. Yeah. So he had 177 yards. We went over on him. I think it was like, what was his line? Like 70 something or 80? 80 something like that. But yeah, he crushed his line. But 86.5 is a little bit higher. I do expect them to beat Tennessee. I don't think this is an impossible line to get, especially with all the looks and targets he's getting. But 86.5 is like a super, super high line. And then if we were to say never mind and skip down, the next highest one is T. Higgins at 65.5. T. Higgins, 65.5. His projection is 72, so that's only like 7 over. So it's like he's got 11% difference. Chase has got a 12% difference. Everybody's mad at T. Higgins for his last game. He only got 23 yards, but before that, he hit this line in 5 straight games. But then Jamar Chase soaked up all the targets, essentially, in his game against Dallas. In terms of past data, I mean, clearly we like T. Higgins more here. Excuse me. I think I just burped. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed of myself. It happens. I don't know, man. Like, Bengals receivers are popping. But we're gonna have to do what we've been doing all season. Let me see if we can find his line sexier. 86.5 is what we need to beat. 89.5. Holy crap. 86.5. 86.5. Okay. So everybody's got 86.5 except for Fandle have 89.5. Three out of his last 4 games. So let's include this sample size here since it's 264. 3 out of the last 4 games, he's gotten 86 yards or higher. So he missed here at the Pittsburgh game because he hooked essentially on this line at 86 instead of 86.5 or 87 yards. So 3 of the last 4 games he's gotten this. So let's focus on that. We don't need him to get 264. We don't need him to get 177. We should need him to get 87 yards. What I want to do now is let me go to our betting trends tool here. I want to see what people are doing. Oh, we don't have that yet. It's going to be added closer to whatchamacallit, closer to Sunday. We'll show the data for that. Spread tool will show it. So I want to see what the AI says for this game. Okay, so right here you see that the line right now is Cincinnati -5. This is the lowest projection of any game for Sunday, but it's fractionally higher that Tennessee is going to cover a +5 spread as opposed to Cincinnati covering their -5 spread. This is not something I would bet on because this is so low, but it's interesting. So the game is going to be close. -5 points is close, but it's going to be slightly closer. So maybe it'll be like Tennessee +4 or Tennessee to lose by 4 points or less, maybe a field goal or less, which means it's going to be a close game throughout, which hopefully means that there's a lot more passing. So now I'm going to look at the total predictor. And so even if you're only doing player props, even if you're not in a state that allows for money line spread total stuff, it's still important to check what the AI is using. Like if you have premium access and you're only in like a place that allows prize picks or whatever, still use the other things, because you could still pull information from the other AI tools, even if you can't bet on exactly what it's telling you to bet on. So what I'm doing here again as well is, so the line of the game is 46.5. That is tied for the second highest. So the Buffalo-Detroit game is 54.5, which is massively high. The next highest is the Dolphins-Texans at 46.5, and also the Bengals-Tennessee at 46.5. So again, this is the second highest total for Sunday. Even though the AI says it should only be 43.75, which it's leaning towards the under, the fact that, I mean, if we're factoring in just the AI in itself, 43.75, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 5 games that have higher projection, but still. The line's second highest. The projection's still pretty high. So if this is going to be a 3-point difference, I would probably say, what would be the total score here? Like 21, 24-20, maybe? Like a 23 or 24. So maybe like the Bengals. So based on like all this information, what I'm pulling from this is what is the final score going to look like? And I think if the score is the Bengals getting 3 touchdowns and a field goal, 24 points, and the Tennessee Titans getting 3 touchdowns, 21 points, that's a total of 45, which is kind of in the middle of the AI and what the line currently is. So I'm trying to think, if Bengals have 24 points in their score, it's a close game. I feel like out of those 24 points, Jamar Chase should be able to get 87 yards on his 86.5 line. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. It's pretty high. I know it's definitely not a baby line. It's twice the minimum that we require. It's pretty high. It's higher than we tagged him in on Monday. But all the stuff I'm looking at, thinking about the game 3, it's going to be a close game. What's the score going to be? Is there going to be a lot of opportunity? Joe Burrow's been having a great season, even though the Bengals aren't having a great record because of it. They have like the worst record for somebody who's had the best stats for their QB. Regardless, long story short, I just wanted to back up my concerns about the game, and based on all the other tools we're looking at, Jamar Chase over 86.5. I'm sure by the time you guys get to Sunday, he's probably going to be at 90 or something like that, because FanDuel's already at 89.5. So get him in ASAP as low as possible at 86.5, or if you somehow find another book where he's less than that, then do that as well. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm wearing my new Dolphins hat. I just got this in 2 days ago. I like it. Always like wearing hats. Like the Dolphins. These hats are pretty slick. But I'm going to stop talking about my hat and see you guys next time.